This is my first video for Clinical Practice 3. The academic credential that I am seeking is single subject English, which is why I have an American flag and a British flag, because this is my tutoring tent, and no, this is not a green screen, these are real flags. And I pair them because that's how English was symbolized in China when I was teaching there. It was always a pairing of a British and American flag. The grade level of the students I'm currently teaching, well, I'm not currently teaching because Alliant has not found me a placement yet. I've offered to move to San Diego, and they still have not found me anything, so I'm assuming I'll probably have to drop the class, but I'm just going to play along until that time. I intend to teach high school, middle school, obviously, a single subject, but the students I tutor are usually third grade or maybe just barely in junior high. Which leads directly into my educational strengths, which the first one I think is my ability to build rapport with students. Because to be honest, I don't think I ever really grew up all the way. And as much as I hate the catcher in the rye, I'm really starting to see his point. That adults are really phony and kind of feeling a calling, as it were, to be sort of a catcher in the rye, save children from that phoniness on some level, I suppose. My second educational strength, I would say, is flexibility. Certainly, living in China for a year and a half and surviving that teaches you something about flexibility. And this whole pandemic situation is really showing that there's a lot of people who are completely incapable of changing at all. So, particularly my family, which is one of the reasons I'm in a tent now. Uh, so yeah, flexibility is my second educational strength. Third educational strength would be forgiveness. Kind of hand in hand with adults being phonies and cowards for that matter. Children are just completely so much more forgivable and forgiving than adults. Adults, there's just so little to forgive them of anymore. That it's just so much easier being around kids and working with kids because they're just so forgivable, and even though they seem cruel, they are very forgiving fundamentally. And adults just aren't. They're fake, phony, and cowards for the most part. So, and obviously my biggest challenge this term will be getting any hours in this class, since again Alliance has not seen fit to place me anywhere. I wish I could do something about it, but I can't. So it's probably not going to get done. So yeah, probably gonna drop the class, but I'll play along and try to offer some useful advice and get some useful advice from the rest of you guys. So, see you next week.